people are still in the hospital tonight recovering from gunshot wounds after someone tried to steal their car in South Austin. Police say the man who opened fire is still on the run. KXAN's Erin Cargile is live now with new information tonight about the attempted carjacking and reaction from people who live nearby. Erin?
Good evening, Shannon. Yeah, those who live around here, including myself, could hear the APD helicopter buzzing above for a couple of hours last night and see officers driving up and down the streets looking for someone. It is hard to sleep with all of that excitement, so a lot of people turn to their computers and fellow neighbors for answers. Just after midnight Monday, it was clear something was wrong near Slaughter and Mann Shack.
About 1 a.m. I noticed flashing lights from my front window.
Austin police were investigating an attempted carjacking at the Remington Hills apartments.
It's a shock. It's a shock to me. It's a shock to the management company. And it's even a bigger shock to the residents that live here.
Property manager Clifton Robinson lives here too and is hoping video from this surveillance camera pointed toward the front gate will help police find the suspect. They say a man trying to take a car with 2 people inside and then started shooting at them before running away. In the hours following, a Facebook page set up a few months ago to help fight crime in South Austin was going crazy. People were exchanging information about what they were seeing and hearing.
A lot of people find comfort in just at least, talking to each other. Say, hey, man, am I the only one that picked it up? Am I the only one that heard that?
Roger Casanova launched the page in January. More than 200 people who live in 9 different neighborhoods are now connected.
My goal is still not to get people out on the street, to stay behind the doors where it's safe. And like I said, making those calls to whoever they need to go to the right people.
And the apartment complex is working with Austin police to hold a forum later this week to offer tips for those who live there that could decrease their chances of becoming a crime victim. The property manager tells me that the 2 victims involved in that attempted carjacking did not live at the complex. Police say they will be releasing more information about this case tomorrow. We're live in South Austin. Erin Cargile, KXAN News.
All right, Erin, thank you. Going in depth now, there have been several recent armed carjackings. Just 2 days ago, a driver was held up in the Cinemark Theater in South Austin. The suspect got away with the driver's car, but police found it the next day. Well, on October 15th, a person with a gun held up a driver stopped at a stop sign on Robert E. Martinez Jr. Street in East Austin. The driver sped off and the gunman shot at the car but did not hit the driver. Police don't believe any of these cases are connected.